welcome, dear viewers, to Couch Warrior TV on YouTube. I am the Couch Warrior, and you are watching The Passage, a Skyrim Special Edition Let's Play, featuring the adventures of Ettient Jorel. Alright, we have cleared out this mine, at least for now, and we've determined that this is more than likely a cache of gold, or a source of gold that they're going to use to finance their war. And they're going to do that either by, you know, spending it on weapons and resources, or by buying influence with it. Something like that, probably. So this is clearly something we're going to have to monitor. We've also had our second encounter with a Briarheart and collected an additional Briarheart now. And it's starting to raise questions about possibly what the ranking system is inside the Forsworn. We've seen instances now in 2 occasions where it seemed as though the Briarheart was the one in charge. So, something to think about as we start to not only figure out what their aims are, but just dissect how their organization is structured. Alright, so let's level up. Let's see. Keeping it even, putting that in stamina. And we are going to sink this into archery. We're going to take our 3rd archery perk now, and this one's going to be Clean Kill. Bows and crossbows deal 20% more damage to a target that is at full health. That helps support our one-shot, one-kill type of mentality here. Now we need to check out this building before we leave this area. Check it to see the road is clear. Alright, let's get ready. Quiet. Not going to take anything just yet. All right. This looks like a family home that maybe has been commandeered and is being used, perhaps, as kind of a remote base to manage their gold trade. Given there were chickens outside and that those chickens are dead, it kind of makes me think that either the family that was living here was killed and thrown in the river, or driven out, and then all the furniture was basically pushed against the wall and it's being used as kind of a warehouse. You know? Again, that would explain why there were guards patrolling outside. Okay. Well, no point in letting a perfectly good egg go to waste. Especially for us. We're always, like, looking for food. On the lookout for food. Okay, we're just going to continue up the road a bit. I think we've still got plenty of darkness left to explore. At this point, it's going to be very helpful for Ettient to kind of know where this road terminates, because that's going to give him a sense of who's going to be traveling it. So let's get off the road itself. Oh, yeah. Remember we saw this farmstead in the distance, didn't we? Oh, here, I'll just use this rock for cover. We'll hide. Okay, we're going to sniff around here just a little bit. I think the goal would be to try and determine... There's a camp down there. We're going to try to determine who's living here. Is this another settlement that's been taken over by the Forsworn? Or what? Well, there's a group of people over there. And there's a well-tended garden and livestock. This doesn't seem like a Forsworn thing. And there is a guard on patrol. So we have definitely found civilization here. Okay. All right. Okay, we're going to try to walk out in the open here. In order to do that, we need our civvy clothes and boots. No mask, no gauntlets. Can wear some gloves. Okay. As far as weapons go, we can't be toting a Forsworn bow around. So, we've got a nice dagger. That will have to do. Alright. Alright, let's go see what's what. Get out of here. Oh, walk speed. Walk speed, walk speed. I'll see you in the next episode. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
What have you got for sale?
Take a look.
Well, seems to me might be good for us to offload some stuff. We don't need these steel bolts because we just don't have a crossbow. Gosh, everything else there we use. Don't need the circlet. Gonna get rid of the black one, keeping the brown one. Forsworn armor, boots, gauntlets, headdress, we need that. Fur armor, get rid of. Bracers, get rid of. Pair of gloves. Don't really need the hat. Leather bracers, I kind of want to keep those. Okay. Don't need a bunch of jewelry. In fact, we don't need any jewelry. At this point, I'm going to keep our cloak. Miscellaneous category, we've got some gems we can get rid of here. Liquidate. These garnets. Sell some gold ore. Tusk. Got an extra inkwell. Quill we need. All that stuff we're keeping. Okay. These books we can sell, and this as well. And that. Okay. That wasn't so bad. Now let's review what he's got. Cast iron pot. A cooking pot. We could use that for our camp. Let's take the cooking pot. Elk hides. Yeah, we never seem to be hurting for hides. Wolf pelts. Wooden bowl and a plate. I don't know. I mean, are these things we need? I don't know enough about Campfire to know for sure. Ingredients. Food. Potions. I'm good on potions. Leather boots of sneaking. Ooh. Wish we had some more money. That would be a nice thing to have. Still, it would kind of tap all of our resources, wouldn't it? Even if I had more stuff to sell him, he just doesn't have any money left, so... Thank you.
May your road lead you to warm sands.
Right. We're just minding our own business here. He's got kind of a lean and mean look to him. I like that. Alright. Let's head up the path. We're going to figure out what this settlement is all about. Knowing there's a farm here is kind of an interesting thing, too. I mean, if we ever did get in a bad way, we could come down here and nip a few vegetables and even the occasional egg. Some kind of a village.
What happened to you, Pop? The Forsworn have taken Kolskager mine. We're the only ones left.
You two head inside and get some rest. I'll send word to the Jarl.
Thank the divines we survived that.
Those Forsworn were fierce fighters. Fiercer than I could have imagined.
Now.
Poor Pavo and Gagged. To have lived through a Forsworn attack. Stupid dog. Another day, another settlement gets attacked. No place in the Reach is safe from the Forsworn.
Now, that is some interesting information. It kind of confirms...
Pavo and I had to fight our way out of Kolskager. Forsworn killed everyone else. The strongholds keep to themselves. Skyrim hasn't always been kind to the orcs. For an outsider like you to be accepted, an orc would have to make you blood kin and send word to the chiefs.
Can you make me bloodkin?
Trust like that is not freely given.
Interesting bit of information.
Stupid dog.
Let's see what resources are up here. Another smelter. Handy.
Damn Forsworn. Only a matter of time before they hit here, too.
What's all this about the Forsworn?
Seems Skager mine got hit by Forsworn. Those madmen get more bold every season. Pavo and Gat are the only survivors. I'll be sending word to the Jarl about this. But I don't know when help will come.
Huh. What if I took care of the Forsworn?
I'm sure Pavo would be grateful. And we'd all rest a little easier. But that's nonsense. You can't handle a group of Forsworn by yourself. If their axes don't get you, their magic will.
Okay. Clear the Forsworn from Kolskeggr mine. Complete. Tell Pavo that the mine has been cleared.
Good day. Don't have much to say. Unless you're here to mine metal. Mm-hmm.
Go in there.
I'm the hardest worker in Left Hand. Better than any man.
So Pavo is one of the miners, right? Yeah.
Stupid dog.
Who's this?
Kolskeggr, overrun with Forsworn. What next?
Alright, we're gonna hold off on that revelation for a minute.
Most women would rather die than dig. But my Aerith has her father's eyes. She's all I have left of him.
Alright, well, we know the mine has been retaken. They don't know that yet. Pavo was one of the guys that survived, but he's inside a house that's currently locked. Can't just barge in. Unless, well, I'm pretty sure he went in that house. Let's check the mine real quick.
He's all right.
Could be he's swinging a pick here now instead. I don't know. Pretty sure he's in that house. Yeah, it's gotta be. I thought they both went in there. I just don't know why it's locked. I don't want to end up with a bounty just because I'm trying to contact Pavo. So what are they mining here? Iron? Yes. Okay. All right. Well, based on what we know of the Forsworn and the last mine they took, we can probably be fairly certain they wouldn't take this one.
It's amazing how much work goes into the little things, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay.
Everything's all right.
Is this our guy right here?
I'm one of the miners. Plenty of ore to dig up around
Okay.
here.
Hard night. Glad you have stayed with us.
I'm sorry.
It's a miner's barracks. Do I dare go in? Nope.
Hope Papa will be able to go back to his mine soon. Everyone needs a home.
Ugh. I can't leave the guy out of work. Let's figure this out. What happens if I just do this? We'll try to be... just cash, hanging out. Just hanging out, not doing much.
Stupid
Be
dog.
nice to that dog. Jeez, what's the deal? This is impossible.
Mama, can we talk?
Pavo's got to come out
No.
at some point. So let's continue our exploration. Okay, we've got a much clearer idea now what's going on with the mine. It was recently taken over, and we took it back. We must have taken it back almost immediately. So they can't have been there long. And at least we know who to talk to in order for the mine to be reoccupied so that it's not just sitting vacant. So this is Markarth. Okay. This is where we would see the traders' wagons going and stuff like that. So we have a much better idea now
How are the new breeds getting along with
of how
my
the road
dogs?
might be used,
Haven't attacked
where the
each
center of
other yet.
commerce is in the
Good sign.
Reach, which is helpful for us to know. So this is good. All right. Very good. That's enough. That's what we need to know for now, I think. Okay. Note to self. Possible entry into the city without being seen. Guards in the towers and guards at the front door. I'm down here, he can't see me, right? Look at this. A workbench. Possible source of food as well. Potatoes, apples, flour. The armor's workbench is major. That's a good thing. This. Interesting. Ooh. Wow. This is helpful. Look at a hidey hole. It's all information that Etienne is going to catalog in his brain for the future. Because you never know. The time may come when knowledge of a little hidey hole would be extremely helpful.
Bit of jewelry for your journey home.
Oh, this pendant would look lovely on my
I die for my
Fighting the vines, the Forsworn are here in the city.
Everyone, stay back. The Markarth city guard has...
You just observe. Don't get involved. In fact, we try to get away from that scene now. Don't want to be anywhere near it. Don't want anybody to recognize us as having seen it. We're minding our own business.
Gods. A woman attacked right on the streets. Are you alright? Did you see what happened?
No, I didn't see what happened. I must have missed it. Sorry.
You don't have to say sorry to me. I just hope the 8 bring us more peace in the future. Oh, I think you dropped this. Some kind of note. It's important. Until next time.
Right, thank you. He gave us a note. What is that all about? It's possible. What if he's sent from our Thalmor handler with our first mission, our first official mission? I don't know. Let's take a look. Meet me at the Shrine of Talos. Alright, we need to find the Shrine of Talos.
Let me guess. You need a drink. Just to save the blood in. I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of meat.
Mm-hmm. That looks like a temple up there, doesn't it? Go. All right. One hand on the dagger and one hand on a spell. We don't know if we're walking into a trap. Interesting that if the Thalmor are trying to contact him, that they would ask him to come to a Shrine of Talos to have the conversation. Maybe it's one of the few places they know for sure nobody isn't. Or, you know, where there's nobody present, because to be present at a Shrine of Talos would be risking your life.
I'm sorry to drag you into Markarth's problems, but after that attack in the market, I'm running out of time. You're an outsider. You're dangerous looking. You'll do. You're an outsider. You're dangerous looking.
I'll do. What are you talking about?
You want answers? Well, so do I. So does everyone in the city. A man goes crazy in the market. Everyone knows he's a forsworn agent. Guards do nothing. Nothing but clean up the mess.
You want me to find out why?
This has been going on for years, and all I've been able to find is murder and blood. I need help. Please, you find out why that woman was attacked, who's behind Wayland and the Forsworn, and I'll pay you for any information you bring me.
Okay. All right. Let's get some inside scoop here. Who are the Forsworn?
They're remnants of the old rulers of Markarth, natives of the Reach. Followers of the old ways. The Nords drove them out of the city. Ulfric Stormcloak and his men. That was about 20 years ago. But somehow they're still here, and they're killing people.
All right. You've looked into these murders?
Yes. It all started when I was a boy. My father owned one of the mines, rare for anyone who isn't a Nord. He was killed. Guards said it was just a madman, but everyone knew the murderer was a member of the Forsworn. I've been trying to find out why ever since. Gotten nowhere so far. And then I got married. Have a child of my own on the way. I swore I was going to just give up for my child's sake, but it's like my father's ghost is haunting me, asking me why.
All right. What do you know about the victim?
She's not from Markarth. The air about her screamed outsider. Visitors to the city usually stay at the Silver Blood Inn.
Okay. Who is Waylon? Where did he live?
He was one of the smelter workers. I used to have a job down there myself, casting silver ingots. I never knew much about Waylon, except he lives in the Warrens, like all the other workers.
Okay.
Keep your eyes and ears open.
Right. So, this is the mighty Talus that all the fuss is about, huh? All right. Doesn't look so controversial to me.
Looks like you weren't followed. Good.
All right, we got to think about this. My help is definitely needed to investigate this situation. Trick is going to be figuring out how to do it and stay as low-key as I possibly can. That is going to be a trick, my friends. But an interesting challenge, and at this point,
You don't know anything about this house?
any information that we garner from this investigation could help us a ton in a lot of our other objectives to try to understand and track down the Forsworn. So this is going to be interesting. I want to thank you for sticking with me in this episode. And I think next time around, we are going to spend some quality time in Markarth doing our best to stay low-key and subtly ask some questions and try and figure out what's going on here. So thank you. Thank you for tuning in to this episode of The Passage. We will see you next time.